やや初期コストがですね、1両1億9000万ということで、従来の車に比べるとですね、約 50% ぐらい高い車になってますが、これも量産するとかですね、またリチウムイオンのバッテリーもですね、これからどんどん技術革新してまいりますので、その辺のコスト低減も見込まれますので、いずれもう少し安くなるんではないかなと思ってますし、またメンテナンスコストがですね、従来の車に比べるとですね、かなり低減できるということと、あと燃費もですね、今10% ぐらい国民線では低減できますので、ライフサイクルコストという観点ではですね、従来並みのものになるんではないかというふうに見ております。
Hitachi developed a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and it is this innovation that is at the core of its hybrid trains.
リチウム電池の開発は非常にホットなトピックスであります。日立研究所ではすでに 1.8 倍の出力のリチウム電池を実現しました。さらには2倍以上の容量のリチウム電池も今まさに開発しております。
A rechargeable battery box is mounted onto the roof of each carriage, and the electrical power in each system component is monitored to control the generation of electrical power depending on the train's speed, location and gradient. While stationary, the engine is stopped, and on leaving the station, the battery is used to power the train up to 30 kilometers an hour. During braking, the engines are stopped and regenerative power is stored in the battery. On the Kuomi line, the Keiha E200 train has achieved impressive environmental savings.
%くらい削減できている。それで、停車時の騒音につきましても、従来のディーゼル機関車に比べると約30デシベル低減できると、それから有害物質も約 60% 低減できたというような成果が出ています。
And Hitachi is not stopping there. The company is already developing further eco-friendly high-speed train designs for the future.
やはりその地球問題というか地球環境問題というのは人類にとって大きな問題でありますし、それを解決するのは技術しかないというふうに思っていますし、我々技術を通じて社会に貢献するという我々のメーカーとしてはやはりそれに向けてですね、技術開発を進めていくというのが我々の使命だと思ってますのでですね。
Hitachi may have come up with an environmentally friendly alternative to the overground rail network, but what about underground? With populations on the increase and megacities such as Manila close to gridlock as we've already seen, the car is no longer a viable transport solution in many of these cities. It is the subway that offers a better option. The Hong Kong MTR serves 3.7 million passengers daily across a network consisting of 84 stations, 1,800 train cars and a route network that spans 218 kilometres. By 2015, the company plans to add 5 new rail lines to its ever-expanding network. The core issue for MTR is how to deliver this expansion in a sustainable manner. In light of this, the company has developed a business model called Rail Plus Property, a concept designed to grow and evolve with Hong Kong.
If you think about Hong Kong as a small city and we have a large population, the latest numbers from the government is that we have 7 million people in Hong Kong. We do not have the luxury to build a dispersed city relying on automobiles, just like some of the cities in the US. We have to build a compact city, and in that respect, I think the Rail Plus Property model would be ideal to pursuing that aim.
The aim of the model is to build communities around new MTR railway lines through developing commercial and residential sites on land purchased from the government. While this is addressing the rising need in Hong Kong for new residential communities, it also has a number of environmental and economic benefits.
The cash and the profit we realize from the property development is used to construct and to operate railway. In other words, we are able to use this model to internalize some of the economic benefits that is created by the railway to the operation of the railway. And that is a very unique model. I think it is the best model in the world to make a capital-intensive rail company sustainable.
Tsing-Yi Station development is one example of where the potential of the model has been maximised. MTR has built a community here, and with the station located right next to the residential properties, a 500,000 square foot shopping and entertainment complex and other amenities, the need for people to travel by car has been greatly reduced.
Now, with less and less road-based transport, we can definitely improve our energy efficiencies in terms of transport energy use, and we can also reduce roadside emission and greenhouse gas emission. And with if we can reclaim some of the road space which was previously allocated to the road-based transport, then actually we can improve the quality of life for those living in or near the rail stations.
Looking to the future, MTR is already building one of its most ambitious programs in its Rail Plus property model. Here at Kowloon Station, it is focusing directly on business and further reducing the need for commuting. This site is seeing the construction of the International Commerce Centre, or ICC, which when completed in 2010 will be the tallest building in Hong Kong. This 118-storey, 474-metre tower will provide 270,000 square metres of office space, retail areas, serviced apartments, and the location for the world's tallest hotel. There will also be convention and conference facilities to ensure all business needs are met. Along with the environmental savings, customers also benefit from reasonable ticket fares, as money made from the property developments is put back into the running of the metro.
Rail is one of the solutions to reduce the carbon emissions from the road transport. Road transport accounts for approximately 23% of carbon emissions globally. In Hong Kong, it's a little less, it's 16%. But what we have to focus on as the rail industry is that we have to be highly energy efficient while providing safe, affordable transit. Again, back to the win-win-win of sustainability.
MTR is not just focusing on the environmental savings made by its property developments. It is also looking at the trains themselves. Despite being the most efficient of public transport options, MTR recognises it can do more to reduce its emissions. To this end, it has introduced a new fleet of automatic trains, which are controlled via computer. As a result, the speed and braking of trains is precisely controlled and measured, keeping energy waste to an absolute minimum. Regenerative braking, a technology similar to that found in hybrid cars, has been introduced to further increase efficiency. Typically, when a train goes through a tunnel, all the cool air is sucked out, and more air conditioning power is needed to re-chill the environment. To address this issue, the train platforms have been fitted with sliding doors. With these doors, the air is kept cool, and this has saved at least 13% of the air conditioning energy since their installation. These initiatives are working for all stakeholders: the environment, business, the government, and the customers.
We recognize that climate change is a global challenge. In Hong Kong, MTR plays an important role in the reduction of energy consumption and therefore environmental preservation, because mass transit service is twice as energy efficient as private cars. And in Hong Kong, 90% of the people, when they go out, use public transportation rather than drive their own cars. As a result, Hong Kong actually is quite energy efficient, and overall, on average, our carbon footprint is about 20% lower than that of the European Union.
The Frankfurt Motor Show is coming to a close, and with thousands of visitors having come through its doors, organisers are calling it one of the most successful shows to date. That's about it from us too this week. Next week, we travel to Thailand, France and Russia, where we'll be looking at energy-saving systems in place in a major supermarket store, a network of solar water pumps transforming the lives of villagers, and a groundbreaking design that is changing the face of factory operations. My name is Flemmick Webb. Thank you for watching.